Those Damn Ross Kids is a podcast for adults. Also, the views expressed in Those Damn Ross Kids do not reflect the opinions of our employers or even ourselves.
It's hot in here. Let's get this done.
Okay, just Chris, no matter what you do, an hour is always going to be an hour. So, unless you want to do a truncated episode.
No, I'm not an elephant. But
it never stops.
You keep using that word, I'm going to keep making elephant jokes.
Those Damn Ross Kids, a conversation between brothers, featuring Chris and Cole Ross.
Hey Chris, what episode is this?
It's episode 34 of the popular internet comedy podcast, Those Damn Ross Kids.
And you're Chris, and my name is...
We'll go with Cole for now.
For now.
Until you prove otherwise.
Until I fake my death and assume an alias. Like the hit television show, Alias.
Oh, Jessica Biel.
Oh man, she's.
I think that's her.
Attractive. I don't know. Let's talk about how attractive she is for this hour.
Like most good-looking hoes, I don't know their names.
Oh yeah. Chris, can I tell you something about my day?
I'd love to hear it.
Okay. It's raining down here. I don't mean to be Weatherman Dan, but it's raining, and I was at work this morning. And a volunteer came in and said to me, "Oh man, this is a great day if you're a duck." And I looked at her, I was like, "What?
What a great day to be a duck."
I had literally never heard that before. I thought that it was a prank. And so I asked her to explain it to me. She said, "Well, ducks, they live in the water, and since it's raining out, it's like cool. I'm a duck."
Did she digress?
Crazy. She didn't digress. It was just kind of like, okay. But do you know what? The next volunteer who came in, he goes, "Oh, the faith and begorra, it's a fine day if you be a duck."
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did, Chris.
Oh, it's a fine day to be a duck.
Oh, fine as potatoes are growing outside of Dublin. Yeah, no.
Is that how he talks? Really?
Like it was affected. He's the kind of person who will affect a Gaelic or Anglo accent. Sometimes he goes into English too. That really makes me angry. I can't overstate it. But that's kind of aside from the point. I think we could do a whole episode on accents and the infuriating people who affect them. But two people in a row, I'd never heard this turn of phrase in my life, and two people in a row tell me, "Man, it's a great day if you're a duck." I checked my ears to make sure there wasn't blood slowly oozing out of them.
Kind of fits in with that whole duck feed theme.
Yeah, a little bit, and I didn't make that connection until I just started saying it now, but...
It's a good day to be a duck.
It's a good day to be a duck and listening to a Duckfeed network show. So, Chris, I told you a story. Can you tell me a story?
Do you want me to go with one of my stories?
I got us started, and I want you to tell me something of worth.
Okay. You told me about your day.
Okay. Yeah.
Which leads me in my OneNote to a tab called Worst Day Ever.
Okay.
Milwaukee police suspect Otis Lockett of illegally having a gun, so they got a warrant to photograph his penis.
Happiness is a warm penis. Well,
what does that have to do with a gun? They think he has a gun and they want to photograph his cock. And let me tell you why.
Okay.
Police have been called to a shooting where they found Lockett, Otis Lockett,
okay,
the guy that we talked about 3 seconds ago, bleeding from a gunshot wound.
Did he get shot in his dick?
He said someone has shot him from behind. He was taken to the hospital and was treated for a bullet wound to his penis, with an entry at the upper right and exit at the lower left.
What?
Yes.
At the upper right.
He is an African-American gentleman.
How could there be anything left?
There's lots of geography. there.
I
So,
don't understand.
yeah. Doctors estimated the bullet traveled in a 45-degree downward angle. Police noticed 2 holes in Lockett's pants in the front right waistband and the left rear buttocks area. When Lockett wouldn't admit to nearly shooting off his own penis, authorities got a warrant to photograph his genitals.
Wait a minute. So they think he did this on purpose?
Yeah, he's a felon, so he can't have a firearm, and they think that they think his gun went off in his pants.
Oh, like he was doing the gangsta like in the waistband thing.
Yes,
Like in the front of the front of the waistband. Like, dude, get a holster. Just get a holster. They're not. I mean,
you use some of that drug money and buy yourself a nice little
just buy a holster.
a nice little leather carrier.
Oh, man, that sucks.
Maybe a canvas, maybe black canvas.
Yeah, that sucks.
Good news. If you were complaining about the fact that there just wasn't enough room in your pants for a holster and a gun, now there seems to be that there's probably more room there for a holster and a gun.
How is there anything left? How is his penis resembling anything aside from a hot dog that's cut up for a little kid?
I don't know.
Just like in strips.
Just ride my mess. Ride that mess down there. Ride that pile of mess.
It's got the consistency of chunky salsa.
Oh my God. Just lick that smashed watermelon area.
Jesus Christ. Chris, can I get racial for a second? I just want to ask you a question. This isn't a story.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. When was the last time you saw a white person using a Bluetooth hands-free headset? Because I'm thinking like 2003.
I talked to somebody the other day. Nope, Indian. Never mind.
like native Indian or Gandhi Indian?
The other ones, yeah.
Okay, Gandhi Indian. Okay.
I would have said Native American.
Okay. Cool. No, I didn't know if you were like rocking like OG terminology there. No, it's just it's weird because I live in a relatively urban environment, and it seems that black people are the ones who are the only ones who continuously embrace that technology. Like sometime in like 2004, I think I saw a dude in a suit using a Bluetooth, and like I own a Bluetooth, but I don't use it. But it's weird, right?
I was grouting.
Yeah.
I went to the store today to get the grout in order to grout prior to the show. My hands are stained. I didn't realize that there were that many different colors of white, and I couldn't tell the difference between any of them when I was selecting my grout. However, I settled upon a grout color called Supreme White. Yes, not bone or any sort of other white that there is. I settled on Supreme White.
Do you think that's a popular seller? I mean, it is Mansfield, so.
Well, I mean, it's white.
Okay. Oh, is it like
my hands are stained the whitest white, the most supremacist white.
It's so white. Is there a difference between grout and caulk?
Yeah, there's a huge difference.
Is there?
Yeah, they don't sell caulk in white supremacist colors. I bought caulk also. Glossy white.
Glossy white? Okay.
Blanco.
Blanca Roja, yes.
Is that a quesadilla?
It's a salsa.
Oh.
It's like that dude's penis.
It's like Mexican Alfredo.
Oh, Chris, since we're talking about pants and that kind of stuff, can I tell you a story about a prison in Springfield, Illinois?
Yeah, you could.
I could.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this prison.
Can I tell you what my OneNote tab for the story you're about to say is?
Can I tell you this the title of mine?
Yeah, go.
Dirty Draws. What's yours?
The whites, dude.
My soiled undies. Okay, so a prison in Springfield, Illinois is taking some heat after it's been discovered that inmates are forced to wear the same underwear for days at a time, often without washing. A clothing shortage is attributed to rising cotton prices. It means that inmates are issued 2 pairs of underwear apiece, which is raising hygiene and safety concerns. Chris, we live in a society that's tough on crime. That's what our politicians often run under. We don't take any guff from the criminals. But man, I'm a person who treasures the feeling of clean cotton swaddling my undercarriage. I like that. I like the it makes me feel human. Kind of like every day I wake up, I take a shower, doesn't matter if I'm going anywhere, I put on clean underwear. We're not treating these people like humans.
My balls are alive. The
With the
feeling
smell
of clean cotton.
Softener. Yeah. No, I just got to say, I wake up and I give my balls a treat.
Welcome home.
Here you go. This will get you through the day. No,
yeah. Everything else can fall apart.
Everything else, and often it does. But I know that I can take solace in the fact that I'm wearing clean underwear. Except for that one time I had to wear I had to wear a bathing suit because I was out of underwear.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. I'm not in prison.
Okay.
But I have poopy ejaculate stains on my drawers, so why shouldn't they? That's really Chris, that's where I'm going.
Just because
why not? We're all in a recession.
I know.
Some might say the Great Recession.
Yeah, the greatest.
The state's got all kinds of they have all kinds of excuses. Like, oh well, we have a deficit, and we got to cut back, and the raising cotton prices are just whew, man.
Yeah,
can't do that.
No.
They used to issue them new clothes every 6 months. Do you know how long it's been since I bought new clothes? I mean, I'm talking like not because I needed like a different size or I needed something for like a special event.
But just like gone out.
But I'm talking about man, you know what? It's been like 6 months since I bought new clothes. I should probably buy some stuff.
Right.
I need a new jumpsuit. That orange is it's not bright enough. I don't do that.
No.
So why do they get it?
I don't know. I'm just it's an institutional setting. They're very close quarters. The smell must be unimaginable, I'd say.
What's the struggle between the haves and the have-nots? That's all it is.
Pretty much, yeah. And it's just one of those things where like I almost feel like it's a duty to talk about it. This is a comedy podcast and it's funny because dirty draws or the whites or whatever. But like
the whites, dude.
In all honesty, like. Not many people care about this because we think, oh, criminals, they deserve it, whatever, blah. No. Actually, we live in a society, dude.
We live in a society. Somebody's got to stick up for them.
Yeah, no, I mean, just
somebody's got to stand in there and say, hey, listen, have-nots, here's some have.
Yeah, have some have, okay? Have squared.
And it starts with the kids. It does.
It does.
And the dads.
The kids, the dads.
Kids and the dads. And I can give you an example.
Okay.
A Memphis man took a gun to a birthday party because his children missed out on the cake and ice cream. Joseph Hayes was angry his children did not get any treats at the party. They're the have-nots, the kids in this scenario.
Okay.
So he went home, he got his gun, and he went back to the gathering to threaten the host. Mr. Hayes became upset and began yelling at the victim, the host, because, and this is a quote, y'all didn't save my kids no damn ice cream and cake.
Y'all gonna go back down to the Baskin Robbins and y'all gonna get a fudge of the whale.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Oh, y'all didn't save my kids no damn ice cream and cake.
Oh.
No, doesn't work that way.
Oh, Faith and Bagora, the sweets, they ain't happening.
Just burst into the room with a gun and say it's a great day to be a duck. They're not in season.
Rabbit season. Yeah, no, that's fucked up.
But dude's 48. He told police, hey, man, I didn't have a gun. I just had an object that looked like one tucked into my pants.
Then he whipped out his salsa penis. Yeah, that's messed up.
Can we title this episode "Loaded Drawers"?
I guess. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean,
think about it.
Usually the titles are happy accidents that we come across.
No, the dude shot his dick off. Dude has a gun in his pants. The Illinois fucking the dirty underwear.
Man, it's a very pants heavy episode.
Yeah, you could draw a dresser with just like the top drawer overflowing with socks.
Yeah. Well, this guy he was just looking out for his kid, you know? Cake is like they only issue cake to licensed people on their birthdays. You have to go in, you have to check the registry, they take a blood test, they cut, they cut your kid in half so they can check the rings, make sure how many candles to put on it. You know, you don't come across cake that often. I mean, we're acting like this guy is not sensible because, you can just go down to a store and get one. But, I guess what I'm saying, Chris, in a world where cake is outlawed, only outlaws will have cake.
Yeah, I guess so.
This would not have happened.
Can you do me a huge favor?
Okay.
Can you just leave 30 seconds of silence and then just cut right to? I guess what I'm saying is.
Why?
Leave out all the stammering before. Just give me the after, I guess what I'm saying.
Okay. Sorry.
Can you, please?
It's part of my delivery, all right? I'm sorry if you take issue with my shtick, but honestly, episode 34 is not the time to do it. Maybe episode 2. Like, I have some notes for you, Cole, about this podcast we do.
No, I was talking about you as a person.
Oh, okay. All right. Ah, man. But this guy, he was doing things for his kid, right?
Yeah.
Chris,
up for him.
do you want to play a game? Do you want to take a quiz? Since we're on the subject of kids?
Sure.
Okay. This quiz this week, thankfully it's going to be brief. I took your notes from like a month ago and I sat down, I huddled up and I made one that wasn't, awful. This quiz, you are going to spot the fake celebrity child name.
Okay. Yep.
So stars, they're special and they want their kids to feel special too. So they give them names that are, borderline child abuse. I'm going to give you 3 names and you're going to tell me which one of these could not possibly be a name that was given to a kid. All right? Begin. Set number 1. Weeble. Moroccan. Destry.
Weeble.
Weeble is not a name. Moroccan is the name of Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon's son, named after the hotel room where they proposed. And Destry is the name of Steven Spielberg's daughter. Okay, so Weeble, not a name. Set number 2. Bear Blue. Clip Starson. Bronx Mowgli.
Clip Starson.
That's not a name. That's fake as well. Did Starson give it away?
No.
Okay. Bear Blue is Alicia Silverstone's son, and Bronx Mowgli, as in Mowgli from the Jungle Book, is the daughter of Ashley Simpson and Pete Wentz. Mm-hmm. Set number 3. Sage Moonblood, Parsley Lavender, and Daisy Boo.
Daisy Boo.
Daisy Boo is Jamie Oliver's daughter.
Ah, I knew the first one was real.
How'd you know that?
Sage Moonblood?
Yeah, whose is it?
Is that, God. Is that Nick Cage's kid?
No, it's Sylvester Stallone. Nick Cage's kid is Kal-El. Kal-El is Nick Cage's kid.
So that's just Stallone, Sage Moonblood. That's right.
Sage Moonblood.
I read a lot of TMZ.
Okay, yeah. So 2 and 1. I don't have a 5th one.
Gwyneth Paltrow's kid is Apple.
Chris Martin. Coldplay. Final set.
Yeah.
Franz Kafka. Leviticus Danger. Moxie Crime Fighter.
Franz Kafka.
Franz Kafka is Tommy Lee Jones's son. Moxie Crime Fighter is the daughter of magician Penn Jillette.
See, I knew that was real.
And Leviticus Danger is a creation of mine.
Leviticus is your favorite book of the Bible, isn't it?
It's great. I mean, it has all the rules. It's very dry. It's cut and dry. There's no magic.
There is no magic in this book.
Nope. It's just a lot of fire and brimstone.
I think that is the name of my book.
There's no magic.
There is no magic in this book.
I have to respect that kind of upfront honesty.
Can we write a book together? There is no magic in this book.
I think that this grand experiment that we're doing called Those Damn Ross Kids, it needs to culminate into something. And I don't see any reason why it couldn't be a book called There's No Magic in This Book.
Why couldn't we write like 100-page 100-page book, and it's like a pseudo like parody self-help book, and it's called "There Is No Magic in This Book: How to Deal with Shit."
Let's do it. Well, I mean, what would be...
all you would have to do is just come up with like shitty scenarios or scenarios that like are just real, that are shitty. There is no magic in this book. Listen, hey, not going to teach you some sort of magic trick to make this shit go away.
No, it's going to be
how to deal. You're going to have to deal with this shit.
You know what?
How to deal with shitty stuff.
You walk up to the communal, donut plate. There's one donut left. The old lady in front of you, you know what she does? She cuts cuts the last donut in half. Takes half of it because she doesn't want all of it, and she thinks she's being, considerate. You know what? Screw you. Take it and throw the rest away because I don't want your fucking trash donut. You'll biddy.
You'll know the next day.
You
Slut. I'm gonna unscrew the tip of your cane. You're going down, literally.
Chris, life's complicated, and I think that, a lot of people think that there is magic in this world, and magic is the only way to solve it, and I think we need to take whatever step we can to disavow them of that hope. Let's do it. There's no magic.
No, there's no magic.
It's all
There's
practical.
no magic in this book. How to deal with shit.
How to deal with shit. Let's do it, Chris.
Okay.
Okay, give me a scenario that you're working on, because that one is ripped from the headlines for me. That's something that happens on a weekly basis. So
what?
The half donut thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when you work in an environment with a lot of volunteers, God bless them. They bring food in. Sometimes they'll bring in donuts or cookies, and it's just one of those things. They're good-hearted people, but there's always that one person who takes half of the pastry and it just, because that's not going to get eaten, and nobody's going to throw it away. It's just going to sit there and get crusty and old.
But I don't want to look fat.
It's awful. Give me a scenario.
Of what?
And how you deal with it.
I don't know. I think that, I know one.
Okay.
Right now. The self-checkout aisle at the supermarket. Okay? There's this little like dam thing that you at the end, you scan your things and you push them down the conveyor, and then they roll down the conveyor and they end up at the end.
Yeah, and then you have the plastic
and then
bar.
when you get done paying, you're supposed to go down and bag your stuff, and then you swing the dam up and lock it in so that the next person can start scanning their stuff while you bag.
Yeah, there's a little placard there that says, "Damn it, dummy."
Yeah. People who don't use that.
Oh yeah, they're just kind of like, don't worry, your lunch meat will mingle in with my cat food. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, how do you approach that? Do you like walk down there and like put it up yourself? Because that's what I do.
I really don't know.
That's what I do, and I give them a dirty look.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I walk down and I teach them.
You teach them.
Yeah. I don't teach them how to use that. I teach them courtesy.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Like, I'm going to do you the courtesy of smashing your eggs.
Yeah, all of them.
Scrambled already.
You can't unscramble that.
Nope, you can't do it.
I'm gonna squeeze your toothpaste tube. You know what, Chris? You're not gonna put that toothpaste back in there. It's
just
not possible.
Just like you can't triple stamp a double stamp, you can't unscramble eggs.
You can't do it. Can't do it. It's an impossibility. But there's no magic in this book. There's just practical solutions.
No magic.
Yeah. Because, Chris, life's complicated, and when you introduce more people to any situation, it gets more complicated. And I think that there's a lot of friction that we have to deal with that we're not acknowledging, but we're assigning a lot of blame. I don't know.
Probably.
It's the tragedy of the commons. It really is.
Sometimes you just get caught up.
Yeah.
Like that, then that's really where it's at. You just get caught up.
I think we're both trying to lead into a story, so I will defer to you.
No, go ahead.
Okay,
you go ahead.
All right. So I guess what
I was trying to aid your segue.
Okay, cool. I'm so mad. Why'd you say that word?
What? You told me it was broken down, so I brought some tools. I'm going to fix it.
Okay, all right. Fixing the gyroscope. All right, fixing the gyroscope on my segue. I got you. All right. Okay. All right.
Not now.
Okay.
$55 an hour.
So, I mean, just, you never know when you're sharing a space with a lot of people, when you're sharing a public facility. Hey, there might be a dead body down there.
I think about it all the time.
I know. Just thinking like you're walking down the middle of a grocery aisle. I think there's space in between here. What are the chances that there's a very well preserved, like mummified dead body in there? I don't know.
Odds are pretty good.
That, I'm haunted by corpses on a day-to-day basis. I have some serious ass corpse problems, but not as serious as the problems that one Boston area pool had.
Sounds smelly.
A 36-year-old woman was found dead in a Boston suburb pool after apparently having been resting at the bottom, Chris, at the bottom of this pool for several days. When missing on a Sunday, was found on a Wednesday, I think. The cause of death is thought to be related to an accident with the water slide. But Chris, the real horrifying thing here is the pool was open in the meantime. All right. Poolgoers continued to swim over top of the woman for 2 full business days, apparently invisible to them, below 12 feet of water.
That is not possible.
It is. It happened. There's tons of articles. I can send you links. But Chris,
I'm not saying that you're faking this because why would you fake that?
It's mysterious. It's the beginning of a fucking Nancy Drew novel. Well, like after 12 hours, what? I can't imagine that like water and bodies like mix that well. I mean, she probably, basically became a skeleton surrounded by a bunch of chunky salsa after like 12 hours. I just don't understand. Like, is the pool that murky or whatever? But Chris, the mystery goes deeper. All right. It just like this goes all the way to the top.
About 12 feet.
Health inspectors, Chris, had visited the pool for a routine examination during the 2 days that the body was underwater, and they missed her entirely.
Not possible.
It's a thing. The body.
How big is this pool?
It's like a pool. It's like a deep water 12-foot pool.
Is this one of those Dubai next to the ocean pools?
Those are sweet, right? Where the waves kind of crash over and fill.
Yeah,
those are great. I saw one of those on House Hunters. Oh God, I just admitted to watching House Hunters.
Oh my God, I can't believe it.
City officials.
You watch it too?
Oh. City officials have placed the entire pool staff on administrative leave, and all city pools in the area around Boston were closed for several days for, quote, a full review of each facility's safety and operation procedures.
A full review of for dead bodies.
Yeah. Chris, 17 dead bodies were found over the course of this review period.
Too many dead bodies.
The Boston accent is one that gets to me too. So through that,
not enough procedures.
Drastic oversight.
Skeleton salsa.
Skeleton salsa. Chris, that's horrifying, right? It's been a good
so many episode titles.
It's been a good like 3 years since I've been inside of a public swimming facility. That the last time I was in one was I think 2008 when I went to a water park. But for some reason, water parks, they don't like strike me as being, as unhygienic as like a regular pool because it's not stagnant. It's all being like moved around a lot. I don't know, but there could there could have been like 15 dead bodies at the bottom of that wave pool. Nobody would know. Have you ever tried swimming to the bottom of a wave pool? It's fucked. You're done.
Totally effed.
You know what? Little kid strangled on the zip line, hanging there. People thought it was an ornament for Dia de los Muertos. Day of the Dead. Just translate every foreign thing I say in that voice forever.
Okay.
Ce n'est pas un épisode. Those damn Ross kids. Yeah. So that's horrifying. I just wanted to share that. Because I'm terrified of this, the show becoming the crime cast, and like there could be a crime involved in this, but that's just like it's like a mystery. It's like all the doors are locked. There's a body hanging above a puddle of water. How did it happen? Except in this case, it's inside the 12-foot deep puddle of water. I don't know. I went off the rails, so I apologize.
Yeah, you're up and gone. You are up and gone.
I'm done.
You remember how we talked about that phase in your life where you thought you were like a ninja karate guy?
Oh yeah. Back when I used to karate from place to place.
Yes, yeah. You kung fu to the next room.
Yeah.
I'm going to kung fu the refrigerator and get myself a Squeeze It.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, blue one.
Is that still a thing? Is that still the mystery flavor?
I think they have I don't think they have Mondos anymore.
No, Mondos. Those were. Those are the one that was like the Squeeze It ripoff, but it had like the really tough bottle that was tough to squeeze.
I think the Capri Sun won.
No, the Capri Sun. We have those at the agency.
I think that's what they said. They won.
Yeah.
They won the battle of portable drink.
Yeah, portable sugar water for kids. There was
Portable.
one. There was one squeezy snack that was Jello, had gelatin in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was
Mondos.
No, that wasn't Mondos.
It was a Kool-Aid brand.
I forget. Are you reading Wikipedia?
No.
Okay. No.
Wish I was. But the story that I found that reminded me of that is that of a 21-year-old man who went overboard while using a razor-sharp Japanese sword for a video project. He punctured holes in his apartment wall all the way through to his neighbor's bedroom.
Oh, no.
According to the incident report, the 27-year-old male neighbor was making breakfast when he heard a loud thumping coming from his bedroom. He went to see what the racket was all about. It wasn't speakers thumping, but the polished tip of a sword or dagger piercing the drywall. Police were called, and the man who was wielding the sword said he just got a little carried away. He's quoted as saying, "I was working on a video project where I had to stay in character."
Chris, it's a katana, a curved Japanese blade.
The wall is not your enemy.
I mean, I could see how you would make that mistake.
That was an inhaler.
That's so this has to be like uploaded somewhere for me to see, right?
I don't know. They might have taken the video. They may not have.
May not have. No, let's make that the new Star Wars kid.
But I'm pretty sure that this dude has a partner too, because these are back-to-back stories.
Ooh, did they both involve Japanese swords?
Negative,
because we've established that the katana is the official sword of the crazy person.
They involve being in character.
Ooh.
An Alabama woman abandoned her 3 kids at a gas station. She stopped at a gas station off the interstate in Alabama, which is Interstate 65. Thanks, Dwight. And that's when she handed her baby and 2 other kids to a man and told him she had to save the world. She then ran into the woods. She was found a day later standing next to a mailbox wearing only her underwear.
Okay.
Cops found her blouse and skirt in the woods. And that's it. Yeah, that's what happened.
Bath salts?
No. There's no. She's just crazy.
Just completely off balance. Or
did she save us?
You know, it's one of those things like.
Did she do that? What was in those woods?
Chris, it's the burden of negative proof. We'll never know.
That's the real mystery. What was in those woods?
I mean, prove that you saved the world. Hey, you know what? Prove that I didn't. Right? Chris, there's terrible things in the woods. Tree spirits, owls, spirits,
tree man,
owl trees,
owls,
owl pellets, suet,
owl gangs,
bird seed, pine cones, homemade owl feeders, owl seed.
You said owl seed.
Yeah, no, I think that we shouldn't be so quick. She took all the proper precautions, right? Well, no, the owls got all the ferrets, right? At least she didn't leave her kids in like a sealed up car in the middle of a parking lot and go off and do that. She left them with somebody who could make sure they got into the hands of the authorities, right?
Just a nice little cruise off a boat ramp.
just hold your breath. We're going to play the quiet game. No. I think that if you're going to go crazy, I think she went crazy in just about the most responsible way possible.
Maybe that's what Tom Petty meant when he said "Nightfall will be coming soon."
Maybe, man, he ruined King of the Hill.
That was in Last Dance with Mary Jane.
Maybe. I don't know.
No,
That was a weird video. Have you seen the music video for Last Dance with Dance with Mary Jane?
Yeah, there was a toe tag.
It was a what?
There was a toe tag.
Yeah, no, it was a dead body, and he was making love to it. It was very weird. I mean, I'm not saying it wasn't, you know, an attractive dead body, but
no, she was just a gorgeous blue.
Yeah. No, I think this woman, she was on point with her crazy. You know, she got her crazy right. She accepted it. I mean, did she face like charges? Was she being put into the system? I mean, she can't keep her kids after that, right?
No,
you can't keep your kids after you save the world.
Not until she proves what happened in those woods.
Oh man.
Well, if you want your kids, you're gonna have to prove it.
Chris, can I tell you something else about harrowing mothers?
Sure.
Police in Delaware, Ohio, were called to a domestic dispute after a woman who was drunk assaulted her husband. Okay, they approached her as she was in a locked car, but she would not cooperate and open the door. The woman then rolled down the window, lifted her shirt, exposed a breast, and then sprayed the police with breast milk. She's being charged with domestic violence, assault, disorderly conduct, and resisting arrest.
Mama.
You know what? That's being resourceful. That's saying my body is making a lot of very mystifying fluids right now. I'm just gonna do this.
Local police were quoted as saying, "This is my off-duty fetish. It was very hard to arrest this woman."
You know how they take the photos like after they take the photos after the cop bags the criminal, just like big case solved. Both cops like high-fiving with massive erections.
Just you know, at full attention.
Yeah, just you could take their pulse.
You could.
That's technically biological warfare, isn't it?
They were just in gorgeous Neapolitan colors.
I'm not talking about the gigantic cop erection. Those are as American as apple pie. What I'm thinking of is specifically splashing somebody with bodily fluids, because even though milk, it's technically food, I guess.
It's like, assault, motherfucker.
It is assault. It's assault with intent to kill, because she might have had AIDS milk.
Can that happen?
I think it can.
I heard about that story here a while ago, and I was like,
I think it can. It's tragic.
AIDS milk?
Yeah, it's terrible. It's one of the unsung tragedies of our time.
And just that is not a fundraiser when you see that in the supermarket.
No. They tried advertising it on the sides of milk cartons, but it got confusing.
Kill you. Unless you're like Magic, who will live forever. Yeah. Like that will kill you. AIDS milk will kill you.
Yeah. Don't put that. Don't put that in your scrambled eggs.
Oh no.
Oh. Hey, what else horrible can we joke about?
AIDS milk?
Yeah, tell me a story.
I don't even know. I don't have much, man.
You don't?
I'm looking at my tabs. We covered some stuff. I don't know. Do you want something a little bit lighter? Something. You know what? Let's go back to the how to deal with shit.
Okay, yeah.
Because I have a new role model. I don't know the dude's name. I know he's from New Zealand, and I know we have some fans from New Zealand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Call them the Kiwis.
Some Kanasis. No, that's Canada and Australia. Kiwis.
Kanasi.
That's right.
I'm sure there's somebody who has dual citizenship and calls themselves a Kanasi.
That would need tri-citizenship.
Oh.
You would need to reside in New Zealand, but hold dual citizenship in Australia and in Canada.
Collecting nationalities like Pokemon.
Yep, that's the way. But this 21-year-old, or sorry, 20-year-old, I don't forget.
Big difference.
Yeah. He's from New Zealand, and he owns a Nissan Bluebird sedan. It's a vehicle, okay? The vehicle breaks down around midnight in a South Island town. Don't know where that is. Didn't look it up. Sorry. Hopefully somebody can help us out.
Your tiny little weird nation doesn't matter.
Yeah, no doubt, right? So he jumps out of the car, jumps on the roof, and smashes the front and rear windows. He's exhausted, needs a drink. So he walks to a bar, has his drink. He returns to his car roughly about an hour and a half later.
That's a lot of drinking time.
He sets fire to the vehicle and walks off. He told police that he had abandoned his car and that it was lit afire by persons unknown.
Okay.
And then later he confessed that he had done it.
It was an insurance thing?
No, he was just really pissed off at the car. He was really drunk.
Making sure it stays dead.
It's like, God, I'm so tired of this car breaking down. I'm going to smash the windows out and light it on fire.
I'm going to be the devil's advocate here.
Mm-hmm.
How do we know this isn't like a Christine situation?
Who's Christine?
No, Christine. It's the Stephen King book where the car comes alive and starts killing people.
Oh, my God.
The car's name is Christine. He might have been doing everybody a favor. This car might have been like one step away from doing a rampage. This was a rampage-ready car, and he would have no part of it. He didn't want that blood on his hands, so he did what was right, and he killed it with fire.
Yeah, kind of like you're killing the story with literary references.
Hey, I think it's pertinent. Okay.
Yeah, it probably is. When was Christine published?
1978.
Oh, that's definitely relevant and current. we should talk about that.
I'm going to make sure that's right. So you're going to hear me looking into Wikipedia for a while. No, 1983.
Looking in like you're just like you're tearing apart a membrane and like peering.
Just looking at like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles through a manhole.
If I break this seal.
Just all of the Wikipedia will flow into this episode and ruin it. It'll be contaminated.
Yes.
Citation needed.
What?
No, 1983.
Oh, 83.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good year.
No, yeah, you were born then.
Yeah, I was.
Yay.
In 87.
87. That was it was a good year because that's when Zelda came out. That's when Metroid came out. Sorry, I am a fundamentally broken person.
You redefine all geeked up.
Yep.
I'm all geeked up.
I'm all geeked up and nowhere to go. No, quite literally, I really have nowhere else to be. That's why I podcast all the time. Man, Chris, can I give you a notable quotable?
Sure.
I find it interesting that it was back in the 1970s that the swine flu broke out. Then, under Democratic President Jimmy Carter. And I'm not blaming this on President Obama. I just think it's a coincidence.
Can I guess?
Yeah.
Sean Hannity.
No, that is Michelle Bachmann.
Oh, dude, she is a treasure trove of fucking ridiculous.
She is. I love it. I like.
She is a mess, and she has an inferiority complex on cameras. Ooh. She will not look a camera directly in the lens.
No, she is a treat. I mean, she's scarier than Sarah Palin because I think Sarah Palin is too incompetent to ever rise to any position of power, and for some reason she seems to have some kind of like Ayn Randian charisma that get people to like follow her, but the she opens her mouth and it's like the zoo gates flying open. It's just all manner and species of just fuck shit insane.
I mean, at least with Palin, I can see some strings, but with this Bachmann broad, I don't see any strings, which means somebody's hand is up her ass, just spouting things. I'm pretty sure that it's the Daily Show, Stephen Colbert kind of thing going on. Oh. They're writing for her, and then they just insert the whole appendage.
Yeah.
And Chris, then make her work.
Before this very moment, I never knew what the saying "one hand washes the other" means. This is one hand washing the other. It's seriously it's the media playing her up so that they will always have something to talk about. It's scary. It's scary. She has some very weird beliefs about.
I guarantee
if you
want her out of the running,
yeah.
You just ask her to just give her a microphone and a cassette recorder and tell her that she needs to record the sound of one hand clapping.
Ooh.
She'll be gone until at least 2014.
So we logic bomb her. So yeah. So we give her a Zen cone, which coincidentally is my flavor of Ben and Jerry's.
Is that really a flavor?
No, it's mine. It's proprietary.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Yeah. Cone, KK.
Normally I'm not a fan of pistachio cherry, but
you know what? It works.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. That's my noble quotable. It's funny because she gets it wrong. The swine flu happened under Gerald Ford. She tries to. It's weird. I don't know. And of course, I'm 2 years late with the swine flu thing, but oh well.
Oh well. What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Yeah. Huh.
Do you need me to go again? Or are you like fresh out? Are we screwing?
No, I got stuff.
Okay, give me stuff then.
I got some stuff.
Stuff me full of stuff, Chris. Just cram it up there.
I'll stuff you.
Yeah.
Stuff you good. Hey, Cole.
Hey, Chris.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
I don't know. Probably walk up to the corner store and pay $1.50.
What would you do for an iPhone?
Wait a year for my contract to be up for renewal and then pay for one at the Verizon store.
Well, good for you. There's a 14-year-old girl in China who used the Chinese version of Twitter to broadcast her desire to give up her virginity in exchange for an iPhone 4. The girl included a picture of herself looking good and various stats to potential suitors.
How old is she?
14.
Oh, Jesus.
14 and looking ripe.
Well, yeah.
Just puffy and ripe. She was immediately inundated with criticisms, with some stating that one's virginity isn't worth a phone.
Okay.
So on this forum, on the Chinese Twitter and blah, 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 some people have countered back to her saying that she should wait for the release of the iPhone 5.
You know what? You don't want to be caught one generation behind because then what do you have to trade up from?
Yeah.
Like you pop that cherry and you have nothing left to give afterwards for the inevitable upgrade.
She's got 2 more holes, son.
This is a 14-year-old, Chris.
Huh?
It's a fucking 8-year-olds, dude.
She's Chinese.
Oh, okay. So she's not human? Is that what you're saying?
No, she's human, but barely.
I think that might be the most racist thing I've ever heard.
She's like a Borg.
I'd assimilate that. No, but ooh. Like, what's up? Like, okay, so every like I'd say every 8 months.
Listen, if you can be entertained for like 3 months by me just simply hitting play on Encino Man, you are not a person.
I don't get it.
Chinese people love Pauly Shore.
Oh, do they? Oh, yeah. It's kind of like David Hasselhoff in Germany and Sylvester Stallone in Japan. Yeah. No, that's a thing I heard.
Stop wheezing the juice.
just juice the wheeze. That's all I'm asking. You're putting the cart before the horse. No, but every 8 months you hear a story about some girl, some woman who tries to auction her virginity or sell it or something like that, and just it's yes, it's prostitution, but I just want to know why the media is so in love with stories of girls of literally putting out and saying, hey, the worst sex of my life, it's like statistically the worst, like least satisfactory sex act or time to have sex I can give, I am going to exchange that for goods and services.
What if she was just a pro? What if just like it was bred into her?
Oh yeah, they do that. Statistically, the one like the girls who do make it over there, they've got to fight.
No, I'm just
they've got to be better, faster, stronger. Chris, Daft Punk.
Yeah, like they just like, hey, listen, I haven't given it up, but I've spent like 7 years on a simulator.
They do it. They've got flight simulators. They have compulsory military service, and they make their women into sex gods. It's part of their culture. Goes back to the Ming Dynasty. Chris, when did you get paid last?
Like a paycheck or like get paid?
Well, I mean anything. Like, a paycheck. I mean, just as a
Friday,
person, this past Friday here. Okay.
Yeah, I ain't got paid in forever.
Yeah,
but
okay.
I got paid. I got some,
Okay. You got some. You got
I
some.
got some. I got that piece of paper that says, "Please come back here again," which I think is what a paycheck is.
Yeah. Hey, you know what?
Just can you?
What a paycheck is? It's a place telling you, you know what? If you do stuff you don't want to do here, we're going to give you enough money to buy things you're not really sure that you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna give you like enough rope, right?
Yeah, just enough.
We're gonna give you enough bread to get full. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I just you got paid this past Friday. I got paid this past Friday too.
I get paid every week.
Yeah. Okay. So you're not on like a bi-monthly kind of thing. No. I just want you to be careful.
I don't get paid every 2 months.
I got paid. And I locked myself up in the house and I didn't go anywhere. You know why, Chris? Because a study published in the Journal of Economics, Public Economics rather, said that payday could be deadly. All right.
Oh no.
The study looked at broad demographics and discovered that people across wide areas of society are more likely to die in the week after receiving a check. So you're fucked because you're like every week, okay?
Mm-hmm. So every week I could die.
Every single week, Chris, you have a possibility of dying.
Mm-hmm.
If you were homeless, you'd be immortal. All right.
Do you ever think about what you would say at my funeral?
I would probably just assemble a greatest stuff, CD. Put it up with some kind of slideshow.
Huh.
Yeah. What would you say for me?
I thought about it the other day.
Hey, let's bum Cole out. Oh man. So the 3 most common causes of death in the study were substance abuse, accidents, and heart attacks. Okay. The deaths are.
God damn, that's a lot of money.
It just, my heart explodes. The deaths are attributed to an increase in activity and risk-taking behavior after being paid. So you know what? You go, you get paid after, after working at the brokerage. You go and you hit the hammer, you shove it all up your arm and you go drive and you eat a lot of heavy foods and then you just expire. That's the natural course of events.
Gotta get that money.
It's irrational exuberance. So just watch it, okay?
What am I supposed to say to that?
I don't know. I just don't leave the house. Do you like I do, Chris? Only leave the house when it's absolutely necessary.
Like when you're out of rum.
See, you get it. You get it.
I do. That's it.
You get it.
Yeah. Hey, huge favor.
Okay.
Mail order rum.
Chris, this is an innovation we have not been able to get behind. I can vouch for it. Check my ID at delivery. That's fine.
Can I just, I don't know. We talked about rum.
Hey, Chris, I'm gonna disconnect the call and reconnect because you're starting to sound a little bit like Darth Vader.
Why?
Okay. All right. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Chris, don't swallow the microphone. Don't do that.
Ugh.
Okay. Came out the other end. You're all right.
Oh my God.
All you have to do is just thread the cord through you.
Hey. Can you hang on a minute?
Yeah.
Minute? Can you hang on?
Hang on.
Yeah, keep singing that. I'll be back.
We gotta hold on to what we got. Doesn't really matter if we make it or not. We got each other, and that's alright for love. We give it a shot. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer.
Take my hand.
We'll make it, I swear. Oh, living on a prayer. Okay.
I leave you, and that's what you become?
That's who I am.
Oh, my God. Don't worry, I become Eli Cherry.
Okay. I don't know who that is.
Save tonight.
Okay.
By the break of dawn, come.
Oh, you said Eagle Eye Cherry.
Even if I was, who is there that's remotely close to that?
I don't know. I just laughed.
Who who is there to be in between what I said and who you could have thought of?
I don't know who I heard. I think I heard Eli Cherry.
Who's in that space?
I think you mumbled.
Buffalo Springfield? Maybe.
Chris, there's something happening here. All right.
I think it's reduced audio quality, actually.
Okay.
There you go.
So we were talking about something.
Yeah, Eli Cherry. The only thing between what you could have thought and what I said was Buffalo Springfield.
I don't know.
Who sang what?
Buffalo Springfield. It had Neil Young. It had what's his name? Crosby had Crosby in there, and they sang "For What It's Worth."
Can you sing it?
There's something happening here.
Oh, from the Forrest Gump soundtrack.
Singing, stop, hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going round. Yep.
I thought it was what's going down.
I don't know.
Huh.
It's a good song. Neil Young played guitar on it. It was good.
Neil Young, he played an instrument?
Do I have to impersonate Neil Young now?
Only if you sing the one where there's babies in trash cans.
Here's one more kid who will never go to school, never get to fall in love, never get to be cool. Okay.
Keep on rocking in the free world.
None of that's going in.
Why?
Because
keep on rocking in the free world. I think I do a mean Neil Young.
No, it's good. It's easy. It's good.
It's easy is what you wanted to say.
Well, no, it's not. Like it's just.
That's what you almost said.
Well, no, I do it too.
You almost said it.
I go to karaoke, Chris. I go to karaoke and I sing Neil Young. All right.
Ooh.
I go to karaoke and I sing Neil Young because when I hit those notes, when I get up there, I get all nasally anyway, so it fits. Well, I dreamed I saw the knights in armor coming, saying something about a queen. You know, I hit that. You know,
that was a great time in history because you didn't have to be able to be a good singer. And I know I'm not saying you're not a good singer.
As long as you had access to recording equipment, you were fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or nowadays, like if you're not a good singer, you say you're
auto-tune it. You say you're what?
You're lo-fi.
Oh, I thought you said you're hyphy.
No. No, that's a new drug. We just created.
No, hyphy. What's it? It's the people over in the Bay Area who ghost ride their whips and they wear like jester hats and they take a lot of ecstasy.
Sounds like a dream.
Life could be a dream, sweetheart. Are we done?
I think so.
Okay.
This has been Those Damn Ross Kids.
Life could be a dream, sweetheart. Okay.
Yeah.
So
but I need to make a call to like all the listeners.
Okay.
You need to tell people to listen. Then we have Facebook friends, people who like see posts every week, see new episodes going up, and they are not like on iTunes reviewing and starring.
They're not. It's been a minute since we had a review.
Yeah. It's been a few minutes, and really the stars. You know, I mean, if you have like 3 stars to give them to somebody else. But if you have 5, give them to us.
Exactly. That's a threshold we're setting. We don't settle for anything less than perfection here.
Some douchebag, unknown, gave us 3 stars. We have 1 3-star review.
What?
Yeah, we do. We have 1 3-star review.
Wait 1 second here. Let me see this.
The gutless son of a bitch didn't even leave a comment.
I'm not seeing...
Didn't leave any explanation.
But our average rating is still... You're right. Oh, my God.
We have 1 3-star review.
We have 1 3-star review.
And he's an asshole. And that was me.
Was it you who wrote?
I gave us 3 stars.
Chrissy, there's room for improvement. There's room for improvement. Okay.
That was just for you. I mean, if I was talking alone, 5 stars. But since you're here, 3.
Yeah. Well, you're a 5. I'm a 1. And, average it out. It's fine. It's fine. But our average rating is still 5. And, we're hearing good stuff all the time. And I can't thank you enough. We just, saying it to us, privately is one thing. since our audience is small enough that we can have a relationship with you, even if you're from parts unknown like Hawaii or Norway, and any of those, we can respond to you. But liking us there is one thing, but going up onto the iTunes page and leaving a review for everybody to see and singing the gospel, that means a lot. You saying stuff to us means a lot, but that also means a lot.
Tag us.
Yes. All that kind of stuff. I think that's the most important. Not just the iTunes reviews, but like you said, Chris, spread the word, talk to people about us. Podcasting, it's I think it's coming into its own. We have a lot of people who are making very successful podcasts. People are listening, and I think we can ride that wave. I think we're good enough. The more people who understand what a podcast is, the better it is for us.
Yeah, and just know that when Mondays suck,
they do.
You get your Monday out of the way and you go to sleep and you wake up, and just know that TDRK, Those Damn Ross Kids, is coming out on Tuesday, and Tuesday is a great day to be a duck.
Yes, it is. So if you need a fix, go to Duckfeed.tv. All of our content can be found there. You can do the subscription thing and all of that. I think that's all. I think it's good. We've given you your homework. So, go out there, just kill it. You know what? Your motto, and I think that we should all adopt this as our motto. Just fuck shit up on a daily basis. All right, that's what I'm going to leave you with. Just get out there and just wreck something.
Yeah,
do it. Just do it, okay? And blame it on us.
Wreck that.
Give us the credit.
Own it.
Own it. Good night. I'm so mad.